Sharks, dolphins, an epic war waged beneath the waves.
Got a dolphin in his mouth!
Brain against brawn.
Wait, they're fighting!
Dolphins are very capable predators in their own right.
People forget that killer whales are actually dolphins.
I've never, ever seen anything like this before.
Now, for the first time, a chance to see how these gangs of the deep go to war. Can there be a truce, or are these top predators locked in a blood battle? Off Australia, predators stalk their prey. These are called false killer whales, but they're actually dolphins, just supersized. They grow up to 20 feet long and travel in pods of 10 or more. Today, they're on the hunt for shark. The pod gives chase. The shark can't outswim them. The dolphins work as a team, box in the shark, and move in for the kill.
Dolphins are very capable predators in their own right.
Francis Faribaugh is a shark biologist at Florida International University.
I feel like there's this conception in the general public that dolphins are the heroes and sharks are the antagonists or the villains.
When it comes to the fierce relationship between dolphins and sharks, there's a lot we get wrong and a lot more that we don't even know.
Both of these organisms are predators that are making smart, intelligent decisions about how to survive and how to feed.
Primal decisions that often bring these two top predators into conflict. In some areas, 30% of the dolphin population bear the marks of shark encounters. And that's on the dolphins that survived. But even smaller dolphins aren't defenseless. They wield a powerful arsenal of weapons to combat sharks.
It's a mistake to think of dolphins versus sharks as some kind of mismatched pairing. There are advantages and disadvantages, but they're quite evenly matched.
Francis is on an expedition to gain insight into the battle between sharks and dolphins. She teams up with research specialist Kirk Gastrich on the far side of the world in what might be the bloodiest front in the shark-dolphin war. A place called Shark Bay.
In Shark Bay, we know that there are these interactions between sharks and dolphins. The amount of dolphins with shark-inflicted wounds on them is really, really high here.
We know that around 75% of dolphins here show scars from interactions with sharks.
On the western tip of Australia, Shark Bay is a sprawling natural preserve. 3.2 million acres of pristine marine habitat overflowing with fish and squid. A dolphin paradise. Only one problem.
They call it Shark Bay because this place is just loaded with sharks.
Francis and Kirk have a lot of ground to cover. Their floating laboratory for the next week is the 120-foot ship Infamous.
Straight in here, guys. Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Rounding out the expedition team are Ash Sutton, the ship's captain,
If you come looking for sharks, this is the hot spot around here.
and Duncan Brake, an underwater cinematographer who's been filming both sharks and dolphins for 20 years.
Dolphins seem to have a bit of this love-hate relationship with sharks. I don't know, but there definitely seems to be this dichotomous relationship between the two species.
The mission on the expedition? Capture video evidence of shark-dolphin combat. They hope to detail how sharks outsmart one of the most intelligent animals on Earth and find out how dolphins evade one of nature's most efficient killers. To get the footage, the team has custom-built cameras to attach to shark fins.
We know that there are interactions, but we haven't really seen them with our own eyes.
Do the sharks hunt during the day or night? Do they target the sick or injured? All questions the fin cam can help answer. About 5,000 dolphins call these waters home, despite the sharks. They've figured out not just how to survive, but how to thrive.
There are lots of strategies and advantages that dolphins have when they're trying to defend themselves. One of them is that they're very social animals. We know that through research, they tend to hang out in larger groups when they feel they're more vulnerable, like at night and when they're resting.
They also live and work together in pods, a cooperative that not only provides protection, but is an effective means to hunt prey.
They're very fast, they're very strong, and they easily outmaneuver a shark. So it's important not to think of them as some kind of a David versus Goliath. Dolphins are powerful, incredible predators.
Sharks don't play well with others. There are no shark pods. They're solitary hunters. And in this part of the world, the #1 threat to dolphins is the tiger shark.
From a dolphin's perspective, a tiger shark is always a danger because it only takes one slip up for you to be consumed by a shark.
Tiger sharks have earned themselves a nasty reputation.
As an underwater cameraman, you can literally be covered in other shark species, but then that big old tiger shark will roll into town. You are looking at that one big tiger.
Named for their distinctive stripes, these apex predators can top 14 feet, and they have an outsized appetite to match. Unlike white sharks, which use their immense power and speed to take down seals and dolphins, tigers are all about a casual kill.
I think tiger sharks are gonna sneak up on something and grab it instead of actually having to chase it around all over the ocean.
Video footage of tiger sharks fighting dolphins is extremely rare and extremely hard to capture. But if the team can get it, the footage could unlock the secrets of this unseen war. The first step is to find the sharks. The team uses a baited remote underwater video, or BRUV.
With BRUVs, I drop a frame with a camera and some bait down to the bottom of the ocean. I pull that back up, and then I watch the video through to see what showed up. Make sure that that bait arm is pointing down currents, and just make sure it's...
Strong currents can easily topple the BRUV, so Duncan will check it out on the bottom.
The visibility here is absolutely terrible. It's a little bit spooky thinking that some of those big tiger sharks could be down here with us. Yeah, we wouldn't see it, so it was right on top of us.
Sharks can easily detect prey through clouds of muck.
Sharks sort of have a sixth sense. They can sort of electro-recept. So they have these little organs towards the front of their noses that are called ampullae of Lorenzini that kind of detect little electrical currents. And so they're not relying necessarily exclusively on sight to hunt.
Oh, there's a big remora here. There's a big remora.
Remoras are fish that cling to sharks. They swim alongside and feed on the host's scraps.
Large remora, and a large shark nearby.
Yeah, I'm a little bit concerned seeing this massive remora here. Where's the shark that this animal belongs on?
A large remora could mean that a very large shark is closing in.
I didn't read that. Can you say again? Duncan, test. Can you hear me?
See that? Can hear you loud and clear, over.
Excellent.
The BRUV is rolling. They'll leave it for a day and then find out if they're in the right spot for sharks.
With this visibility, it's probably time to get out of the water and let the BRUV do its work, I think.
Stories abound of sharks sneaking up on swimmers and dolphins zooming to the rescue. In 2018, off the coast of Australia, a snorkeler diving with a pod of dolphins suddenly spots a Galapagos shark. These large predators are known to take down seals and sea lions. Before long, more sharks appear, and they're getting closer. But he hardly believes what happens next. A pair of dolphins charge and scatter the threatening sharks. A dolphin pod has safety in numbers. When the matchup is one-on-one, it's usually a different story.
He's got a dolphin in his mouth.
Recently, 2 Australian oystermen capture this savage struggle up close.
I've never ever seen anything like this before, only on TV, and even then it's rare. We were going about 8 kilometres out. We were probably halfway there when off in the distance we noticed a fin, which we assumed straight away would be a dolphin.
A dolphin? It's a dolphin?
Right, here, hold my phone.
And once we realised the size of it, there's no curve in the back of it, we realised that it was not a dolphin.
This was much bigger than a dolphin fin, much, much bigger.
Circling it.
Looks like a shark.
The shark we knew straight away was a great white shark. It would have been approximately 10 to 12 foot, rather large.
He's coming this way. He's coming this way.
Yeah, he's coming right to us. He's got a dolphin in his mouth. He just swam straight past us with a dolphin in his mouth.
This shit you see on Nat Geo Wild.
But then, things get wilder.
So we'd been watching the shark for a while, and I was carefully following the shark as it was swimming away with the dolphin, when all of a sudden, out of nowhere...
Oh my God, another one. Wait, wait. Oh! Oh! Oh my God, another one. Wait, wait. Oh! Oh!
He's got a dolphin in his mouth!
Sharks and dolphins. This vicious rivalry has been raging for millions of years. 2 Australian oystermen get a first-hand look at the aftermath of a battle.
Oh my God, another one. Wait, wait, massive one. Oh! Oh!
Look at it. Oh, they just come out from underneath the boat.
The moment I saw the second shark, adrenaline started pumping through my veins. I didn't know what just happened.
Oh, that scared the out of me.
The second shark was bigger than the first. It would have been 12 to 14 foot probably, but it was definitely bigger.
It was huge.
Wait, they're fighting. Oh, he just stole that dolphin.
2 pointers!
He just stole the dolphin.
Oh, he's massive! Look at the size of the thing!
A dolphin is worth fighting over.
We do know that if shark gets the opportunity to eat a dolphin, they absolutely will. In fact, it's a really prized food source. Like many marine mammals, dolphins have all this blubber, so that's a good, nutritious meal.
From the injuries, it's clear the dolphin was initially attacked from behind and below.
He just swam straight past us with a dolphin in his mouth.
How did the shark get past this dolphin's defenses?
Dolphins are really quite zippy. They can outmaneuver a shark fairly easily, especially if they're in deeper or open water spaces.
To understand how sharks catch these slippery creatures, the team heads to a beach that offers a unique look at Shark Bay's dolphins.
So we're right now at Monkey Maya in Shark Bay. There has been 20 years of really incredible ecological and biological research on the interactions between sharks and dolphins.
Dolphins were first drawn here in the 1960s by fishermen sharing their catch. Today, the site is regulated by the Parks and Wildlife Service.
We have some friendly dolphins that come here very regularly, and we get to see them up close and personal, which is really special.
No need for a baited underwater camera. Here, dolphins come to you, and they're covered in scars.
So this individual that's just approaching us just now is called Piccolo, and you can see on her dorsal and on her back she's got scars from encounters with sharks. Dolphins make this trade-off. A lot of the food that they want most and the easy fishing grounds, the yummy fish, occur around shallow seagrass beds. Unfortunately, that's also where tiger sharks preferentially like to hunt.
To protect themselves, dolphins have a secret weapon, echolocation. They can send out a beam of sound from a fatty part of their head called the melon. The sound beam bounces back and forms a mental image in the dolphin's brain of the world around them.
Echolocation is a way that dolphins have to see in dark and low-lit environments. Basically, it's like radar or sonar.
But there are limits to this superpower.
So it works kind of like wide beams on a flashlight, they can only see kind of directly ahead of them or to the sides. So if they get attacked from the back or from underneath, they probably won't see the predator coming.
Dolphins have a blind spot, and sharks know it.
He's got a dolphin in his mouth!
Great whites use their massive power to charge from beneath in a breach attack.
White sharks you would consider more of an ambush predator.
It's probably the shark that you don't see that you worry about, because a lot of white sharks rely on surprise. They're stealth predators.
It's easy to sneak up on a lone dolphin, but the safety of the pod can stop an ambush, even from a great white. A white shark swims with a group of dolphins. The ocean-going mammals show no concern for the killer in their midst. Their ability to communicate and spot their stalker gives the shark no chance at an attack. The team heads out to search for more scarring and more signs of shark-dolphin battles.
We're to our port now, just a little bit. 10, 11 o'clock, maybe 100 meters out.
So we've got one dolphin up here. Appears just to be logging or just resting at the surface.
It definitely has scars.
That's the thing about dolphins, though. They don't want to stick around. They don't.
It's a perfect display of another dolphin defensive weapon, speed. They can reach up to 22 miles per hour. A simple flick of the tail, and they leave a trail of bubbles, able to outswim most predators, including sharks. But there's a shark that's even faster. The mako.
Mako sharks are one of the fastest fish in the sea, and compared to other sharks, their speed and agility cannot compare.
Mako sharks are torpedoes with teeth, blasting up to 45 miles per hour, twice as fast as dolphins.
Oh! Shark, right here.
Near Maui, Hawaii, Captain Steve Lawless captures a mako and dolphin encounter off his snorkel boat.
He's got the dolphin in his mouth.
The mako has the dolphin by the tail, a sure sign that the shark outswam its panicked prey.
Has he swallowed the dolphin, or is the dolphin hanging down the side?
I think a dolphin could quite easily outmaneuver a tiger shark. However, if we brought a mako shark to the table, not a chance.
This is crazy.
Luckily for the dolphins of Shark Bay, there aren't many makos here. But there are tigers, and the team wants to know if they're in the right place to capture one. Step 1, retrieve the bruv.
How'd you guys do? Everything back in one piece?
Everything's back in one piece.
I can't wait to see what was down there with that remora.
Is the footage binge-worthy? Success. Tigers on camera. The team is in the right spot.
We know from bruvs that this is an area that has a lot of tiger sharks in many different habitats. What we don't have evidence of on these bruvs is exactly what the sharks are eating.
To really understand the shark-dolphin relationship, Francis wants to capture a shark's eye view of Shark Bay.
So basically what this is it's our fin camera. What happens is we'll slot this over the fin of the tiger shark and we'll send it on its merry way.
All right, good to go?
Good to go.
Okay, got that?
They set up a series of baited hooks called a drumline.
Ready to go.
All right, going over. All right, roll bottom.
One down.
One down, 4 to go.
All right, let's get the next one set.
They check the lines every 30 minutes to ensure no shark is harmed.
Got a shark on the line.
Just want to see what we got. Coming up. Look good. Coming under, coming under.
All right, ready to go on that.
Hey, I'm zero.
Zero.
Watch it, Francis, watch it.
Losing the head here.
There's a primal conflict down in the deep. Dolphins and sharks.
Shark.
Oh, he's massive. Oh, left one, left one. Oh.
Okay, I'm zero.
Zero.
Watch it, Francis, watch it.
Losing the head here.
Oh!
Shark researchers Francis Faribaugh, Kirk Gastrich, and cameraman Duncan Brake are at one of the fiercest battlegrounds in this ferocious struggle, Shark Bay, Australia.
Many of the dolphins that we have seen have shown lots of evidence of encounters with sharks, very specific scarring and bite marks. So we know that these interactions are occurring.
Their mission, capture direct evidence of these battles and observe offense and defense in action. Which strategies work? Which don't?
He's got a dolphin in his mouth!
To do it, they want to catch the region's supreme predator, the tiger shark, and stick a camera on its fin.
Pretty shark, hooked good.
They have their shark, but
It's a bronzy.
That moment when you're waiting for those stripes to appear on the back of the shark, and then you see a flash of bronze instead. Yeah, it's almost heartbreaking. You've got a shark, it's just not the right one.
bronze whalers are relatives of tiger sharks, but they're not known for attacking dolphins.
We'll get the bolt cutters ready, Francis.
Yep.
The team decides to hang on to their fin cam and keep searching for a tiger.
Nice.
Okay, it's gone. We just released it straight away, and it was a really beautiful release.
Right back to square one.
Of nearly 500 species of sharks, only about 10 target dolphins as prey. The usual suspects top the list: the tiger, great white, and hammerhead. They mostly eat stingrays, but a hammerhead will hunt down a dolphin given the chance.
Look at that shark, dude. I got him, man. I got it all right here. Holy.
The notorious bull shark, a known man-eater, makes the list.
Bull sharks are very bold and brash, kind of bowl those other sharks out of the way sometimes just to find out where the food is.
Every species of shark is going to have different hunting modes, different strategies, different sort of niches that they fill.
But when it comes to hunting dolphins, each of these different species share a common trait: size matters.
Oi, oi, massive one.
Look at the size of the thing!
To get past a dolphin's defenses, the rule seems to be a shark needs to be as big or bigger. But there are exceptions to every rule. Off the Florida coast, a young black-tipped shark is in pursuit of a bottlenose dolphin, more than twice his size.
Yeah, black-tip sharks, every time I've been in the water with them, they always behave erratically. They're like little kids on a sugar rush, kind of bouncing around. They don't really care about where you are. They just want the cheeky free snack.
The shark's running a risk. His snack could attack. The shark comes to his senses and backs off. The team hopes to film their own dolphin and shark face-off with a fin cam.
All right, one more.
So we just finished checking the lines. We rebaited everything. We've got some fresh meat on there for the shark.
I think we actually got a shark on the line.
As we were going around, we noticed that both of the buoys were underwater.
Watch your feet, watch your feet, watch your feet.
So, like, for it to pull both those buoys down, it was going to be a huge animal.
All right,
coming
you
up
go neutral.
now.
It's coming up.
Yep, here it is coming up.
All right, hold on.
It's a tiger.
All right, got a bruiser of a tiger.
I jumped in the water. The water around here is a little bit murky, so we couldn't really tell how big she was until we jumped in there.
Ah, this is a big one. Big female.
It's huge.
I've filmed tiger sharks all around the world. However, jumping in the water here in Shark Bay with these just huge, just off the chart, ginormous mama bust tiger sharks just blew my mind. And it almost made some of the other sharks that I've been in the water look like tadpoles.
Such a massive animal demands extreme caution.
Our first priority is the safety of everyone involved, the safety of the animal, and then getting good science.
Shark secured. But there's a problem.
All right, this hook's straightening out, so just be careful.
A steel hook is the only thing keeping this powerful shark safely in place. And she's bending it.
That's straightening.
If she straightens it much more, this massive beast will break loose.
Yeah, you are big, I know.
Francis and Kirk have a decision to make.
We can let her go, or we can try to do a workup, hope this hook doesn't straighten fully, and we lose her before we get the camera on.
All right, ready to go on that?
All right, Ash, you can come on over here.
They decide to go for it.
Come on up, Ash. We can probably get a tail on her now. Got it. We got a line on the tail anyway. Yeah. Once we lose control of the head, though, we're
Keeping control of the shark's head is critical, especially with her size. A snap of the jaw could mean tragedy.
Sorry.
hand.
This huge tiger shark swinging around with its teeth. Every time that shark shook its head, that hook straightened a little bit more.
Okay, Kirk, incoming with the tape.
The closest hospital is a 6-hour boat ride away.
Okay, hand me the tape again.
More than enough time for someone to bleed out if shark teeth meet human flesh.
Okay, I'm zero, Francis. Zero. Okay, 3.8. 3.8.
3.8 meters. This monster shark is 12.5 feet long.
She's so big.
And the hook is straightening.
It's probably gonna come out.
If the shark breaks free, it could swamp the boat.
Yeah, she's pissed.
Or charge straight at Duncan.
Maybe a little tighter on the tail, Ash. It's gonna get lost. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Maybe a little tighter on the tail, Ash. Yep. It's gonna get lost. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
No, I got it.
An almost 15-foot tiger shark in Shark Bay, Australia. Might be just perfect.
It's huge.
The research team hopes to stick a fin camera on the tiger's dorsal, providing crucial insight into the epic clash between sharks and dolphins. But there's a problem.
This hook's straightening out. Hand.
The shark is bending the steel hook. The only thing keeping her massive head still and her bone-crushing jaws away from underwater cameraman Duncan Brake.
This tiger shark was on steroids. It was massive.
Will the hook hold?
If we're quick, we might be able to do this.
Got it.
It's now or never.
All right, Francis, you ready?
Yep.
That's pretty good. Let's go flush down the body.
Okay.
The fin cam is on.
Clear.
Okay. Awesome.
They send her on her way.
Dunk. I'm gonna do release, all right?
I really didn't comprehend how big the animal was until it started swimming towards me. Then she went right between my legs, and she was huge. Then it swam off into the distance. The fin cam looked like it was perfectly placed, perfectly angled. It's kind of creepy because within seconds, in this water clarity, they just disappear.
Cool. We got it. Camera's out. Now we're gonna check out, see what these guys really do with their time.
That is a beautiful animal.
Good work, Francis.
That was a truly massive individual and just a beautiful, beautiful animal. So I'm very excited to see what happens next.
Any information we get back is gonna be novel. So we're just really, really excited to see what we get on this camera.
Recently, another camera captured a shark-dolphin clash. But this one flips the script.
People forget that killer whales are actually dolphins. They're all part of the same family. But they're bigger than tiger sharks, and they're more cunning and more intelligent than great whites. If there's something that I am more cautious of being in the water with than a shark, it's definitely an orca, a killer whale.
Off Costa Rica, a pod of orcas, the world's largest dolphin, target a tiger shark.
Orcas are so intelligent that they will collaboratively hunt together in order to take down their prey.
The pod surrounds the tiger, trapping it at the surface. One orca moves in, locking the shark in its jaws. Now the rest of the pod gets a piece.
And what's more twisted is that they won't even eat the whole shark. They'll dissect it and take out a special little bit that they like the taste of. When you pitch an orca against a shark, or several orcas against one shark, it's almost game over every time for the shark.
This battle goes to the dolphins.
And just because bottlenose dolphins, the ones that are here, are smaller, does not make them any less shrinking violets. They're still very vicious predators.
Back in Shark Bay,
Is it getting stronger?
Nope.
the team hopes for their own amazing footage. After a day hitchhiking on the tiger shark, the camera automatically detaches and floats free. Now, the team needs to track it down in 3.2 million acres of open water.
I think we might have passed it because we're starting to get weaker and the signal's coming from that way.
They're fighting the elements and the setting sun to find it.
As long as we're going in the right direction, I'll keep looking.
Okay. I don't know if you can see behind us. We're getting out of Shark Bay and sort of into the ocean. It's a race against the clock.
Keep this heading for a little bit.
If we don't find it before sunset, it's going to be nigh on impossible to collect at night because then we're looking for a black thing in a black ocean.
I think we're getting really close. It's getting pretty loud.
Yeah?
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. If we're quick, we might be able to do this.
Got it.
After attaching a specialized fin cam on a tiger shark,
All right, Francis, you ready?
Yep.
Got it. Camera's out.
a team of shark biologists needs to find it.
I think we might have passed it because we're starting to get weaker and the signal's coming from that way.
The camera floated free a few hours ago. The hope is that it captured something never seen before, a shark's eye view of that shark going fin to fin with a dolphin.
What we hope to find when we get that camera back is we're really looking for how these organisms may interact with their prey species, including dolphins.
Documenting a dolphin encounter as a shark sees it would be groundbreaking. It could answer long-burning questions about these two top predators. It can also capture a whole lot of nothing.
The signal's definitely coming from this direction.
Yeah, let me have a quick listen.
Got it right there. Right there.
For real?
Yep.
Oh, I see it. Yep. Yes, Kurt. Well done.
That moment where we plucked the fin cam
Got it.
Woo!
from the sort of setting sun and the seething ocean was incredible.
There we go, guys. Love it.
Now you have to make sure that it all worked.
We have footage.
It's a good start.
Find the release.
Yep.
And boom.
There she goes. Kicking strong.
Shark Bay, from the point of view of a giant apex predator.
We did find it way out in that offshore there, so maybe she gets deeper, although we might lose the light later on in the day.
They've got hours of footage of this tiger on the move. It's valuable data, just not the eye-popping action they hoped for.
This happens in fieldwork all the time, but when you only have a limited window and a couple shots, or maybe one shot at it, when that happens, it's rough. Yeah, it doesn't feel great.
Sometimes it's a matter of being at the right place at the right time. Captain Ash had recent luck of his own.
So we were just filming out here one day and we saw this object, so that's a tiger. at the back of the boat. So we just followed it. 4 dolphins just appeared out of nowhere with a juvenile dolphin. You'll see them here. See that's the tiger, little juvenile right in front of the shark. We thought, gee whiz, this tiger's just going to eat this juvenile dolphin. Watch what happens when the adults get involved. They end up flicking this bit of seaweed in front of the tiger shark and distracting it from the little dolphin. As if they were like teaching the little dolphin, don't be scared of this tiger shark, just in case you get into trouble, there's that seaweed.
The pod of dolphins work together to keep the little calf safe from the tiger.
I mean, given the water clarity and just also the sort of maneuverable space, they probably felt this was a pretty low-risk situation.
Ash's footage points out a potential flaw in the team's fin cam deployment. The camera doesn't see any dolphins because in daylight, dolphins see the shark first. Nighttime might be when all the action happens. The team has a solution: a special night vision camera.
We know that tiger sharks are active at night. The real question is, how are they interacting with their prey at night?
This camera can answer that question. It uses infrared technology to peer into darkness.
To my knowledge, there has never been a nighttime deployment of a fin camera in Shark Bay.
Night is when these 2 top predators bring all their weapons to bear. Their super senses: echolocation in dolphins, electroreceptivity in sharks, allow both to keep battling after the sun goes down. They head north, where Captain Ash feels they have the best shot at catching a big tiger at night.
So we're just loading up the boat now to go set some lines to catch our sharks at night so we can put in our night camera, so we gotta go.
A lot more swell this evening. There's a big storm front coming in. So we've got a limited amount of time to get this tag on. Go get a tiger, mate.
If there's no shark, they'll have to pull the lines before the storm rolls in.
So right now we're just looking for the buoys. It's a little after 4 a.m. The wind has picked up, so fingers crossed we get a big tiger really quickly.
They're in luck.
You see it?
There it is, dead ahead.
We have a big old tiger shark on the line. We're gonna work her up as fast as we can and go from there.
All right, ready?
Yep. I'm on it.
Big.
Big female.
Got a hand or you're right?
Yep, coming down.
Working a tiger shark is hard during daytime, but downright dangerous at night. Teeth and whipping tail, all in darkness.
Stakes are high. You know, we got 1 shot left at this, so we gotta try to make it work.
Watch out. I said coming up, coming up.
Once again, Duncan dives in, this time in ink-black waters.
Whenever you enter the water at night, you've always got to be concerned of not what you can see, but what you can't see. And when the lights go out, no one knows what could happen.
Hold on. Watch it, Francis, watch it. Hold on. Watch it, Francis, watch it.
Shark researchers Francis Faribaugh and Kurt Gastrich are wrestling a tiger shark.
Coming down. Bring it in. Okay. You good?
Yeah, got it.
They hope to attach a special nighttime fin cam, but an incoming storm and a thrashing shark might make that impossible.
Although there have been daytime camera deployments in Shark Bay, there haven't been any nighttime camera deployments. Whatever we get back from this camera is going to be novel stuff.
So now that we've got the shark alongside the boat, we're gonna finish our work up, attach this nighttime camera, and let her go. See what she sees.
Try to get it down a little bit more.
Watch out, guys.
The whipping shark and the crashing swells are not making it easy.
Come on.
How we going with that, Francis?
Almost done.
Their underwater cinematographer, Duncan Brake, is capturing the action up close, sometimes too close.
Stop. That's it. Got it.
This current's kicking my ass. Every couple of moments, there'd be a massive surge, which would be pushing us right in towards the jaws of the massive tiger shark.
Of course, you got it? Yeah. Okay, cool. Francis got the tag on her, and she's getting restless, so we better get her back in the ocean.
The shark is ready to release. They have to time it just right.
Okay, you ready?
Ready.
Wait for the next surge, 1 second.
Ready?
Hang on, hang on. Yeah, I'm ready.
He's ready.
Good?
Yeah.
Go.
You off?
Off.
Righty-o.
A first, a nighttime fin cam deployment in Shark Bay.
Woo!
Awesome.
Yeah, that's a pretty incredible experience. So now it's just a race against time to make sure that we get the tag as soon as it pops up and that we gather that data and get it back.
But there's a problem.
Head ahead, Francis. Got it?
Yep, got it. So we were just headed on our way back into the boat and the tag popped off.
Instead of hours, the camera releases after only a few minutes.
All of what you had hoped and you've done all this work for, it's just defeat, snatched from the jaws of victory. You're so high and then you just drop so low. So here you can see the animal in the boat. And then floats back up towards the surface here. Bummer.
But there is a silver lining.
What this does is the night vision camera works. We can see the animal's head, and it's encouraging to see these images come back. So it's something, an area for further exploration, for sure.
Off.
It came back with our first glimpse of some underwater nighttime footage from these tiger sharks. You get confirmation that this technology could work.
The battle beneath the waves of Shark Bay remains hidden, for now. But Shark Bay does reveal something to the research team. This war might not have winners and losers.
I think it's a mistake to think of this conflict between dolphins and sharks as a zero-sum game. When it's in balance, you end up with a healthy, functioning ecosystem, which is what we're looking to better understand and protect and preserve as we move forward with the changing planet.
This balance between the ocean's supreme predators is revealed off the Florida coast. A diver is in the middle of a bait ball. This swirling mass forms as a defensive maneuver, a way to confuse predators. Predators, like sharks and dolphins. But here, they put their differences aside.
So when there's a big bait school in the water, all these sharks and dolphins are collectively working together, collaboratively preying on all these little fish. When the ocean provides, it's almost like the sharks and the dolphins have called a ceasefire so that they can meet in the middle and take down their prey.
It's another glimpse into the world of sharks and dolphins. One more chance to gain insight into their complicated relationship, one that is changing how we view each animal.
It's a mistake to think of dolphins versus sharks as some kind of mismatched pairing. There's not one that's like a heavyweight champion and one that's a lightweight by any means.
For sharks versus dolphins, there's not ever a clear-cut winner or loser. It's just nature.